What's up, everybody? This is Frank with Anabolic Outlaws AO Nutrition, and today's topic is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show. There's a lot of people that are going back and forth about it was too risque, it was too there was too much sex appeal with it, and then there's other people defending the stance, saying that last year's performance done by that Adam, the singer Adam guy, the skinny guy with the tattoos, when he had his shirt off, that no one said anything about that, and now they're being hypocrites because this year it was two women and now they've got an issue with it, this, that, and the other thing, all right? First off, of the people that I'm noticing that are having an issue with this, how many of them, I know, and I see these, a lot of them seem to be like older, I'd say probably like, they'd be like post 35, I would say for the most part. How many of those women that are making those comments have done a bikini contest in their life, have gotten breast implant surgery? Because you ain't doing that for your husband. Let's face it. I hear that argument a lot, like, oh, I'm getting breast implants for my husband. No, you're doing that shit for you. Come on, you ain't fooling nobody. You want everyone to see him, and you want to make sure you get as much attention as possible, all right? Let's cut that freaking bullshit out of the way right there. Number 3, how did you behave back when you were in your 20s? Or maybe even, your early part of your 30s or late teens? Were you one of those people that was out there that was wild and crazy, running around town and all this, the life of the party, hanging out with the boys? Were you one of those people, that was drunk? A lot of these people out there, and I'm not saying all, but a lot of these people have to think about something before they start pointing the finger. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you my stance on the whole situation after I'm done with this rant, okay? That's something that I just want to say, have they thought about that before they start making accusations? And you can't sit there and say, well, now I'm not like that. I was like that before, but now I'm not like that because I know better, because I'm old and I don't look good anymore. Like, it's easy to say it then, right? Here's the thing, all right? My opinion. Was I entertained by the halftime show? It was okay. Do I think they could have done something different that would have been just as entertaining with a little bit more kid-friendly? Absolutely. And I would have preferred to see that. If you think about it, I think there's some type of an ulterior motive with some of these halftime shows, okay? Think about, I remember back, I want to say it was like 2005 or 2004 when Justin Timberlake pulled off Janet Jackson's bra or whatever, and her boob was out in front of the public to see. That wasn't no fucking accident, all right? He did it. It was a purpose thing that I think that they had set to add some type of shock factor, I guess maybe to make people want to watch the Super Bowl halftime show to probably get even more ratings is what I'm assuming, because money is always the driving factor, let's face it. So I'm sure they probably did this crazy spectacle act to push the envelope as far as possible just to get people talking about it, so that next year people will watch more football, or more sponsors will be able to take part in advertising in the for the Super Bowl or whatever the case may be. I believe that's what the ulterior motives are. All right, and to be honest with you, if you really want to stop it, or if you really have a problem with it, my opinion would be, don't fucking talk about it. Don't talk about it. Because I can tell you right now, if you really want to piss the people off who are producing all that shit, the worst thing in the world you can do is not talk about it, because that's what's going to piss them off the most. All right? And again, I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm no altar boy myself. I get it. I understand that. I don't want to, point and call the kettle black myself. You know what I mean? But I can tell you right now, me personally, I would have preferred to have seen something a little bit less, all over the place with the boobs and the ass and the titties and the crotches shaking all over the place. Personally, just because, I got my kids there watching the show. There was a lot of kids in the audience and even kids participating in that shit. And for me personally, it just doesn't really, it's not really something that, I don't know, that it would be the #1 choice for me if I was going to do a Super Bowl halftime show. So I hope you guys are having an awesome week.